Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we return once again with more EA Sports WRC. This time round we are once again here in the official club for round 5 even I should say, of the 2024 second season. I'm still not really sure what went wrong with it, but yeah, they had to restart the campaign halfway through the year. This time around though, we return to the Central European Rally, a rally I believe that is actually going on this weekend when this video goes live. We've got 6 stages ahead of us. The first couple are actually most of them appear to be very damp as the weekend goes on. Stage 2 is going to be a really long one as well. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live on Thursday, where we dived in and did the weekly rally, that was also here, and most of that event was also in wet conditions. But this time around, though, we are in the new Rally 1 car, so we're going to take on with the Toyota GR Yaris Rally 1 Hybrid from 2024. Obviously, I did a video a couple of weeks ago kind of comparing the 2024 cars to 2023 cars. They all seem to be a bit quicker than the 2023 counterparts, but the Toyota is still the top dog of the lot. So, I'm not always going to pick the best car, but hopefully for this one we can try and be competitive. Get yourself subscribed if you're new. We're trying to hit 3k subs here on the channel, and yeah, let's do this thing. Well, I must admit, normally I do really enjoy this event, but I'm a little bit worried if it is going to be wet right the way throughout there. We've only got 2 sets of the rain tyres. Now, I believe... Well, we've only technically got 1 set, but obviously we'll get another one, obviously for doing the shakedown. So we're going to have to use this first set through stage 1, 2, and 3, and then obviously we'll opt for the second set ready for those final 3 as well there. So yeah, we have to do the shakedown, obviously to get ourselves that bonus set as well. But yeah, low visibility, high speeds. This one is going to be scary. So yeah, we'll just try and make it through this shakedown fairly clean and tidy. I mean, yeah, these Rally 1 cars, so I spoke about it in that weekly rally video we did, because like I said, that was in the Rally 2 Toyota. You know, these new Rally 1 cars are scary. My feelings for that are never really going to change. Now, Central Europe seems to be one of the only rallies where I feel like I can get anywhere close to getting the maximum out of them. And when I say the absolute maximum, I mean slightly more than I can everywhere else. I'm still nowhere near getting the maximum out of them. As I mean, that is... I mean, just these things, they boggle the mind how quick they are, and especially in wet conditions on a tarmac rally. If we get any wheel over the edge of the surface, we are going to be in big trouble as well. So I think we're going to need a lot of concentration throughout this rally as well, a lot of focus to make sure that we do everything we need to. I mean, even there, like, I thought I broke early into that corner, but yeah, braking zones are understandably going to be lengthened quite dramatically. So, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a trial by fire. I think, yeah, we're just going to have to really focus up through the first couple of stages, try and get my eye in, everything like that. It hasn't been that long since I've driven the Rally 1 cars on this game, but based on that first kind of shakedown run, you'd think I'd never driven them before in my life. Not my finest moment inside this game. So, luckily we got no repairs. Like I said, we'll keep that set of tyres on, and let's do this thing. I must admit, yeah, I am nervous. I'm probably just going to concentrate through this first stage, and then we'll kind of see how we're doing after that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 4 right short and 3 left. Very long tightened. 80.
I mean, it just immediately feels like you're on or over the limit.
40, 6 right, 60.
I don't mind the way the Rally 2 cars handle in the rain. The Rally 1 cars, though, again, just kind of the ridiculous power levels, the battery power as well, just makes everything feel chaotic. I mean, these are just, as I've said before, these cars are Group B levels of quick. Actually, probably a lot quicker, I would have thought, because of how much the tech and the suspension and things has come on as well, but they're rocket ships. And that's exactly what I was worried about. Hopefully we won't get a penalty. I mean, we haven't hit anything, but it's just how quickly it can go wrong. I think that's the problem I struggle with still.
6 right, 170, bump, slowing, 90, late 4 right, long, tightens 2, half long, 80, 3 left, tightens 2, long, into crest, into 3 right, tightens 60, 5 right, tightens 4, extra long, into crest, to 4 left, very long tightens.
I mean, to be fair, I did go into this thinking, well, it's Central Europe, I probably should stand a good chance of surviving this one without major problems. Not in these conditions. And like everywhere else this season, first and foremost, the goal is to try and survive. After that, if we beat anyone, I'm normally quite happy. I mean, you just nudge the side. Anything. You don't even realise your rear wheel's kind of hanging over it, and it will just immediately snap on you. I don't know whether it's meant to rain over the weekend throughout this rally, but if it is, good luck to them all. Oh, come on. It's just those random little bits as well where you think you've kind of got the car in somewhere okay and just then realise you've completely misjudged it. Nice and easy through the tunnel. Don't want to do any unnecessary damage, especially, yeah, with a hardcore damage model. We can avoid picking up too many big hits early on. That'd be quite good. Want to just eliminate all the stupid little errors I tend to make.
Slowing, 6 right, long, 60, turn, 1 right short. To slight left, to 6 right, crest.
Oh, that was lucky. Car kind of slid exactly where I needed it to there. Avoid that signpost on the inside, and then you just see that little green bar, and no warp drive has been enabled. Right, where's those hay bales? I think they're coming up soon. Whoa. Or just get out of the throttle. If you know you're getting right towards the edge, just get out of that throttle. I mean, you can't even see that until you're pretty much at the braking point. I mean, luckily you got the power to carry you off of the corner, but it's still very scary. It feels like a lot of the braking zones on this one, they're kind of warning you about as you should be on the anchors. Because obviously the braking distances are so increased on a tarmac rally in the wet. Oh, avoid the tree, thank you. We'll take a couple of posts with us, that's alright. And in towards final couple of corners, just nice and easy. Avoid the gully on the outside. And we'll survive stage 1. 4:37. I think that was slower than we did it in the Rally 2 car a couple of days ago, but honestly, I'm not too bothered. In these conditions, in the dark as well, that is an evil way to start this rally. 268th in the world. After stage 1, 30 seconds off your top time. I did spin once though, but now it's time for the Big Daddy stage. Right, well at least now we can actually see kind of where we're going, at least early on. But yeah, this one, 32 kilometers, one of the longest stages in the entire game. If we can get through here cleanly, then I'll be very happy indeed. I hope this is at least the way round I know it a bit better. I think it is. There's one way around I know this one fairly well. The other way, not really standing much of a chance. That being said though, it's still very easy just to overstep mark and then be in big trouble. We can avoid that, that'd be good. Just don't want to do anything stupid early on that potentially risks us picking up too much big damage. Like that. avoid that guardrail and that tree. Sometimes if you know you're going to have a crash, it's about trying to hit the softest thing you can. Or just delaying what you hit for as long as possible. Like there. We ended up delaying it, and we didn't end up hitting anything badly. Unlike that. And 30 kilometers left. Yeah, I think we'll be taking that one. Immediate rad damage, and as soon as I was talking about that. Oh, that is bad. Yep, goodbye, bonnet. Of course I jinxed myself there. And you can immediately feel the lack of power. I mean, the 1.5 minute penalty is going to throw off our time anyway, but no way are we going to be able to get through a 30-kilometer stage. Without that, that was one of the easier decisions to take a penalty I'll make on this game. Maybe now with a lack of power, we can have a bit more control over the car, but I'm not optimistic, especially as that will just get worse and worse. Easy. I mean, downhill we still should have a fair bit of speed. I mean, it just feels like a slightly underpowered Rally 2 car now. But I mean, yeah, this will be the rally where I think even in these conditions, less people make mistakes. So that was a really stupid error. It's through bits like that where you're just kind of hanging on, hoping the car will just find some grip. These things have got a lot of downforce on them. Still never particularly confident that it'll all work though for you. Oh, the brakes are so good as well. Often catch me out just how good the brakes are on these cars. I mean, yeah, it just does not cycle up through the gears like it did, but I'd be quite alarmed if it did after going through the end of a guardrail. That would have been a really, really nasty crash IRL. Steering feels very, very heavy as well, but that's quite normal on these cars. Just always feels a little bit strange when the speeds are slower. I mean, up the hill we've still obviously got pull, but definitely not quite what it was. If I had to guess, I reckon we're down at like 200 brake horsepower, just over. That's what it feels like anyway. Let's say, once we've gone through this stage, we've actually done nearly half the mileage of this entire rally. I'm surprised it's only a 6-stage one, but I think because they've made it brutal in terms of the weather, I don't think anyone really would want to do like a 12-stage rally or something like that in these conditions. I think the fact that that is 1/4 distance of this stage goes to show you just how long it is. We also obviously have got no more spare tyres, so we've got to hope that we don't make any other big errors. Although I don't think we could really, I don't think the car would survive another big error, to be completely honest. Like I said though, obviously once we get through this, if we get through this one, and then we get through stage 3, we'll have a service, we can get it all repaired, or hopefully get most of it repaired. We'll kind of continue on our way, carrying the speed up the hill. It's where things become a little bit more alien to me again. I've done so much Central European Rally, but some of it I know so well, and others bits I really still don't. I thought I was nowhere near that. I genuinely thought I was nowhere near that. I cannot believe that. Yep, 998th in the world. I mean, had we not done the first crash, I think we might have survived it. But I genuinely thought I wasn't going to hit that. I cannot believe I genuinely, going into this, I thought this was going to be one of our best chances of the year to survive one and do well. And of course, any semblance of confidence is always a bad thing for me on these games. And that has absolutely gone and haunted us. We might be able to do the second half, though. I can never remember whether you can actually do the second half of these rallies or not after a service. But we might just... I mean, we'll be way down on most people anyway. We can, I think. So it isn't... I mean, that car is wrecked, isn't it? And we can't even do quick fix on a lot of stuff. I mean, we'll try and take as much of the big damage as we can. We can't do... Why can't we do that? But we can do other stuff. Okay, we can only do the lights, I guess. So we're going to have a damaged turbo, but that's okay. Damaged steering and damaged diff. That's not so okay. How much penalty time are we going to take, though, from all of that? Only 40 seconds in the end, somehow. So not too sure how we've done that one. And yeah, we will bolt on the other set of the rain tyres, and we will bring another spare with us. Not exactly what I want to be doing, but, you know, to finish first you must finish. And I still absolutely want to finish this rally. What's this car going to be like without a turbo, though? That's the next big question. I can hear the whistle, but I think that's because the turbo's been removed. It seems to have more pickup than it did in the last one. Steering, though, is... I mean, it doesn't feel out of whack at the moment, but it will be. Oh, yeah, it's definitely slightly out. It just becomes a lot more vague in this game, which is a bit of a problem in its own right, but we've got decent speed in the car, so we'll try and soldier on as best as we can. But, again, though, this thing... yeah, I mean, it feels slightly quicker. Not a lot. But if we can just soldier on and try to get to the end, like I said, you know, I'm not going to be a top runner. Why do I suddenly lost the ability to know where the passenger side door is on this car? I'm so sorry, Gary. He's had to deal with the brunt of the hits so far today. Yeah, I've nicked that way too many times, and obviously any more damage we do to the steering, it might just stop turning whatsoever, and that'll be an even bigger problem for us. Come on, little car. I would say we've been through a lot, but we really haven't. Actually done very little. Oh, come on. Make sure I don't hit another stop sign. I mean, yeah, you can see the steering rack is slightly out, as I was going down completely the wrong road there. Be careful of that. I just can't believe I did that with that sign, man. That really does annoy me. Like, I can understand if I lost control and had a big accident because I went too quick somewhere or something like that, but I just misjudged that one. And the fact that signs like that on this game are rock solid as well is a separate issue to discuss on another day, but... Slight right, tightens 3, half long opens, 130. 5 left, slowing, 40. 4 left, half long, 30. 1 right, tightens, past junction. Into 4 left. And 5 right. To slight left. I mean, it sounds quite strange as rally cars go as well. Turn, open hairpin left. 50. I think this is the one, though, that has the really fast... Basically what we just did on the last stage reversed, I think. So we might actually still be able to get some decent speed out of it. I'm genuinely just intrigued to know how quick it will go now. Not very quick uphill is one answer. 5 right, very long tightens, 130. I mean, this again is evidence as to why I should not get a rally car. Just putting that out there. Unseen, 3 left short, 60. 2 right, half long, through junction, 100. 3 right, opens, long, and crest.
sudden, one right, long. 80. Late, one left.
It's how much speed you scroll off when you barely come out the throttle. It does mean that a lot more of these corners now are comfortable flat rather than trying to blend and avoid running wide and things. Yeah, you gotta look at the positives still on this game. I don't know how many times I say that, but it happens more often than it should. Come on, hybrid. Give me something. I mean, that hybrid works quite nicely still. I guess we'll take that. We've got no rad damage or anything though, so theoretically the engine isn't chewing itself to pieces either, which I guess is nice.
4 left, 100. Caution, 2 left short, 90. Slight left, slight right, and 5 right. Slowing, 70. Open hairpin left, tightens. 50, 5 left, 40.
Come on. Go, little car, go.
40. 5 right, 90. Three right, long, 40. 3 left short. Into 5 right, through junction, 40. 6 left, slowing. 50, late, open hairpin left, 30. Square right, don't cut. And 6 left, extra long. Tightens 5 over crest.
Trying to think as well, obviously we got 35-minute time for that last stage. I think the one after that will be 15 minutes. So we'll be down by about half an hour, I would assume. I mean, if someone has wrecked their car in these final few, we might be able to claw some of that time back. Admit it, I'm not trying to sit here and claim that there's still a chance to get a good time on the board. I think we all know that ship has sailed today. But I certainly still think, you know, there's a bit to fight for. And what I'm hoping to do is in 2025 is really kind of try and attack more of these campaigns. Oh, come on. That's what I want to try and do. I'll wait and see as to how it goes, but... Come on. Getting a little bit sketchy through there. Actually, I'm not sure this stage does go where I wanted it to. I think we do go on a different one here. I think we're heading down in towards the other valley. I think it does still end with a high-speed section, but not the high-speed section I was thinking of originally. Pick up some decent speed down here. I mean, that's over 100 miles an hour. It's not bad going.
50. Square left, long, don't cut, 60. Crest, 100, slowing. 5 right, and sudden hairpin left.
I always forget about this hairpin. I don't know why. I think it's just an odd little spot on what is quite a fast section of road. Well, we're going to be very close to a 10-minute time, which is kind of my target through this one. We can try to avoid picking up too much damage in the second half of this and pick up some decent runs, then I'll be happy.
Jump, 50, left of a crest, 60, slowing, slight left of crest, 120, downhill, 1 right, long, tightens, 6 left.
Oh, don't brake too late, thank you. I mean, I guess the good thing is as well is track, or stage conditions, sorry, I should say, feel a lot better on day 2 than they did on day 1. I think it is meant to get worse again, though, as things continue, but it's nice to have, I mean, it's still obviously damp, you have got to be careful. It's nice to have a bit more grip and confidence on this stage, as and where we can. 1 more split left. Oh, we could have done with some hybrid boost off of there, I'll be honest, but near enough now, flat out to the end, I think. Especially with this damage. Don't hit the inside anywhere. I mean, I think we'll only be kind of, even off top times, I reckon 2 minutes off on these stages and then a minute off in the shorter ones. Which, to be fair, I'd normally be 30 seconds off on the short ones, probably a minute off on these, so we're not losing. I mean, we're losing more, but not a lot more. Which I guess I'm just trying to look at the positives here. it's all I can do whenever I inevitably end up bottling it on these rallies. Through the final corner though. Get the power down nicely. Gonna be up over 130 clicks through the finish line. 9:33. That could have been better. It could have been worse. Ugh. And I don't actually believe I ran over a marshal there either. I think we got it stopped. A minute 52 off leader though. 400th. So, you know, you factor in a lot of people that will have already crashed out entirely. I'm gonna take that one. Let's head into stage 5. Right, here we go then. Brusny stage up next. I recognise the name. I should hopefully recognise where I'm going pretty quickly. I think this is the one with the fast section at the beginning where we've stacked it last time. I think it might be. Oh, that steering is definitely a little bit weird. No, it's not. Sorry, it's a different one. I think. I'm not entirely sure I know where I'm going here. Like, I feel like I recognise it-ish, but not really. Actually, I think this is the one I thought it was, but the other way around. Sometimes I watch these back when I say things like that, and I think no one's got any idea what I mean, apart from me. And even then, I'm not too sure. But if we can lose less than a minute on this stage, I'll be happy. Like I said, 2025, I want to really try and go in and attack this series a bit more. Shame I missed quite a few rounds this year through just being busy and kind of forgetting a couple of them and all kind of things. Occasionally you just look at a rally on this game and go, you know what, I really just don't want to do that. 2025, I reckon, will be my year. I'll do more rallying. It'll be glorious. Way too early into there, but I'd rather again break too early than too late. We actually chucked it in quite nicely in the end, so yeah, this is the one where I binned it earlier on. So let's just try and navigate through tidy this time round. We are going the other way. Is it? I don't know. I think it is. There are still just little bits on this rally that really throw my mind out. It is this one. Avoid the bus stop. Oh, that was close. Just kind of committed to a turning in point. No! Rad damage! That was such a little knock! And now the engine will start slowly chewing itself apart again. That is a shame. Oh, don't hit those. Immediately you can just feel that lack of power. Maybe that's been around for that last stage and a half though, to be honest. You don't really know. Oh, I almost nicked those logs on the inside. Never done that before. So, I mean, we'll try and see what kind of speed I can now get out of the car, but I think it's going to be down on what I was hoping it would be. Can't see it in the rain. That's the problem I've got. Come on, little car. Go, go, go. Right, what speed are we going to be able to get still? My foot is to the floor.
Tightens 5 to 5 left short. Don't cut. 120.
That bit normally is not flat, so we've given ourselves a good run. Through the downhill, what's it going to be? I mean, that's not bad going for a car with rad damage and no turbo. 190 clicks. That might be the fastest non-turbo car in this game.
3 left, short of the crest, 120. Caution, slight right, tightens 1, long, 60. 6 left, 40, 2 left, don't cut, opens 3. 160. Crest, 80. Caution, 3 right sharp, and 3 left, don't cut, 60. 6 right, 100. 5 right, slowing, 40, late, 3 left of the crest, and 5 left, 50. Turn, 1 right, don't cut, 200.
Through the final corner, though. It's going to be another stage. Survived. Are we going to go under 5 minutes? It's going to be mighty close. I think we will just get there. 4:58. So that should hopefully mean we're less than a minute off our leader. There we go. And again, we're being good. We're not even hitting the marshals at the end of these, getting my anger out. 52 seconds off that time. 364th on that stage. So we're slowly climbing back up the order, as always with these rallies. You just got to try and survive. And I must admit as well, I'm surprised to see so many people using the 2024 cars. I just assumed most people, but I guess most people that are still playing this game will buy the DLC. I don't know, it just surprises me. Here we go then. Provodovisai. I'm butchering that name horrendously. One last stage to go with this rally. Let's see if we can just get through cleanly. Admittedly, we missed out on a stage and 3/4, but that's by the by. Give us that hybrid. Carry us some extra speed. Oh, okay, so this is stage 4 reversed. Immediately can recognise that with that corner. So again, as long as I don't do anything too stupid, hopefully we know where we're going on this one and we can get a good run through.
5 left short of a crest, into 6 right, bridge, and 4 right, into left of a crest.
I quite like the fact I know that's now flat. That's quite fun. That's not so fun.
4 left, 60. 6 left, 50. 3 right, over bridge, 180. Turn, 1 right, tightens. And 4 right, over bridge, tightens 2, 150.
Oh, it's just when you scroll off the speed, how little get up and go it's got on the exit.
3 left,
Damn it, man. You kind of put your foot down, like, right, it'll go now, and it just kind of doesn't. These are the bits I'm not looking forward to, the uphill sections. I mean, it's not actually losing any speed, but it's certainly not getting any quicker. I'm just hoping we get to the end without that engine warning light on as well. And a few triple cautions in the game. Not really sure why it needs it. I mean, that corner I do get, but the one before, don't really understand.
Crest, 50. Small jump, 70. 3 left, long. Open 6, long. Slowing, 40. Square right, tightens, don't cut, 40. Right of a bump, 30.
Oh, come on.
3 left, half long. Into crest, 90. 3 right short, 40. 4 left, tightens. To slight right. 6 left of a jump, long. Tightens 4. And square right sharp, don't cut. Into 3 left, opens, 70.
Come on, little car, go! Please!
Slowing, 30. 1 right, long, tightens, 50. Square left, long. And 6 left, long. And late 5 right, 100. Bump, 70.
Go, 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 little car, please. I mean, it's not. The thing is, as well, it's actually not that slow. And as I've said, obviously, I'm probably not losing as much time as I feel like I would be, because I would probably crash anyway. I would probably end up with a car that is this damaged anyway, had I made it to the end of stage 3 with the first damage we picked up, say. I don't know. We also technically lost, obviously, that penalty as well. We didn't get that penalty added to our DNF time. So we didn't finish that one in like 36.5. It was just the flat 35. I mean, it's still not ideal, but it could have been worse. Again, trying to look at positives where I can. Welcome to me on EA WRC. It's quite a common thing. Oh, come on. I'm tempted to try and blip the clutch up there, but I don't think it'll make a difference. That might be the highest point, though, on this stage. Maybe this is. I don't know. I know it's mainly downhill towards the end. I know, well, I know we haven't got another big climb, I'm pretty certain. Get some speed down here. Try and score off some speed through there, just because I'm still a little bit nervous. Come on. We're into the final half. Well, I know where we're going, sorry, from now. Oh, don't use that hybrid boost too early. There we go. Carry that through. Getting towards that next hairpin at an almost normal pace.
5 left. And slide left, slide right, 70. 2 right short, 90. 3 right short.
Oh, that was aggressive. I did momentarily there panic that I'd gone in too fast.
And slide right, 100. Lead 4 left, half long, 80. Slide right, slowing, 100. Turn, square right, don't cut, 70.
Oh, there we go.
Left, short of the crest, and 6 right, 170. Bump, slowing, 90. 4 right, long, tightens 2, half long, 80, 3 left, tightens 2, long, into crest, into 3 right, tightens 60, 5 right, tightens 4, extra long, into crest, into 4 left, very long, tightens, 110.
I mean, it's impressive now how much I can keep my foot to the floor towards the end of this. One of the good things about running low on engine power, if in doubt, flat out makes more sense. Maybe this is why Colin did it so much, because he was constantly wrecking his rally cars. I tell you what, through that section, I'm already no slower than I was on stage 1. I mean, we've been lucky that we kind of found something there on the exit, but as we get towards the end of this rally, we might not have done all the mileage, we might have missed out a few bits here and there. We've got to look at the positives. Oh no. I've done that again. And around another one, apparently. Trees are everywhere.
5 right, 120.
Come on, 2 more splits to go with this rally. I'm genuinely intrigued to know where we're going to end up on this one. Like, I think we're going to be outside the top 500, but it could have gone worse. Oh, just took... No! Oh, damn it. That... damn pole just lifted the front end up and I had nothing then. Please don't knock the steering out any more than we already have. I think we're fine. It was, I mean, to be fair, we hit that tree at a very low speed. I reckon this corner's flat. There we go.
2 left, keep in. And 6 right, 60. 6 left to 60.
Come on, one more split left.
150.
And we will kind of survive this rally. It hasn't been the perfect run. It hasn't even been a good run. But it has been the run that I have done this week inside this game. And you know what? Well, usually for me, you've just got to accept that. If you get to the end of these, I'm normally pretty happy. Admit, I haven't done all the mileage, but 2025 is going to be my year. We're going to get good at EA WRC. But just a few more corners left to navigate then here from Central Europe. I really did think coming into this one, if ever there was a good shot for me, it would be this rally. But in these tricky conditions, one stupid error really did set us on the back foot. But we made it through the final 3. Pretty clean and tidy when you factor in the damage. We've not done badly. And all is said and done, it could have gone worse for us. Please don't crash now or do something stupid. Through the final corner, up towards the line, 9:51. I'll go sub 10 just again to finish this off. And there we go, Central Europe. I'll tell you what, if any of the real-life rally drivers watch this, I'm sure you'll do better than that over the course of the weekend. But that's going to be 273rd on that final stage. Again, we were 1 minute 56 off, but I kept my goal of being less than 2 minutes off on the middle-length stages and less than a minute off in these shorter ones there. So I guess we can be happy, and with a few little errors. That means overall we did crack the top 500. Admittedly, 488th is not fantastic, but we could have been down around like the 1,000 mark had I not persevered there. So, as always, to finish first you must finish. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon with more EA WRC content.